Hi everyone! In today's video, we'll discuss best practices for setting up and engaging in discussion boards. For you as a faculty member, discussion boards can be a powerful tool to enhance learning, build community, and stimulate critical thinking in your students. Let's dive into how to make them as effective as possible for both you and your students. The foundation of any great discussion board is the prompt. It's essential to craft questions that are clear, open-ended, and encourage students to think deeply. Rather than asking questions with a single right answer, aim to create prompts that require analysis, personal reflection, or application of concepts. For instance, if you're teaching an economics class, instead of asking, what is the definition of supply and demand? Try asking, how would the concept of supply and demand apply to a real world situation you've experienced? This encourages students to think beyond definitions and connect theory to their own lives. Establishing clear guidelines for discussion board posts and replies helps set the tone for quality engagement. Outline your expectations for things like post length, response frequency, and respectful communication. This can be shared in a discussion board etiquette document or as a pinned post within the forum. For example, you might want to ask students to make one original post by midweek and reply to at least 2 classmates by the end of the week. This keeps the conversation moving and encourages everyone to engage consistently. Be specific so students understand the value of quality responses. Your presence as the instructor in the discussion board is crucial. When instructors actively participate, students feel more motivated to engage. This doesn't mean responding to every post, but it's helpful to occasionally step in to redirect discussions, offer additional insights, or ask follow-up questions. Early on, consider posting a response of your own to the prompt to model the depth and tone you're looking for. Students will see this as a benchmark and may follow your lead. Plus, when you acknowledge good responses, it reinforces positive behaviors and encourages others to meet those standards. It's easy for discussion boards to feel like a one-way communication between students and instructor, but the best discussions involve students talking directly with one another. Try using prompts that require students to engage with a peer's perspective. For example, you could ask students to share a perspective and then find a peer's post that offers a different view. Encourage them to respond with curiosity and respect, exploring why they might see things differently. This helps build a sense of community and broadens perspectives within the course. Discussion boards don't have to be limited to written responses. Mix things up by occasionally allowing students to respond with a short video, audio clip, or even images. This can make the experience more engaging and accessible for students who feel more comfortable expressing themselves in different formats. For instance, you might ask students to post a 2-minute video sharing their initial thoughts on a topic. Then they can respond to each other in writing or through short audio clips. This variety keeps discussions fresh and may increase participation. Providing feedback on discussion board participation is a great way to encourage ongoing engagement. Offer positive reinforcement, constructive feedback, and praise for insightful contributions. Consider incorporating discussion board activity into the course grade so students understand its importance. When giving feedback, focus on the quality of their responses and how well they engaged with their peers. This helps students understand that discussion boards aren't just busy work, but are an essential part of their learning journey. Finally, remember that discussion boards are flexible tools. As the course progresses, take time to reflect on what's working and what could be improved. If students seem disengaged, don't hesitate to switch up the format or try different types of prompts. Consider surveying students mid-semester to get their feedback on the discussions. They might have valuable insights into how to make the boards more engaging or suggestions for topics they're interested in exploring further. To recap, here are the key steps for successful discussion board use. Designing clear and engaging prompts, establishing guidelines and expectations, modeling a proper form of engagement, encouraging peer-to-peer interaction, using a variety of formats, providing feedback and reinforcing participation, and then reflecting and adjusting your discussion boards based on how you see things going. Implementing these practices can transform your discussion boards into dynamic spaces for learning, growth, and connection. Thank you so much for watching, and best of luck in creating meaningful and engaging discussions for your students.